Well, look at this. I didn't think it would turn it brown that quickly. We did it Saturday, this is now Monday. Look how it's killed the moss, or is killing the moss. It did rain. Oh, it was there for a couple hours, then the rain came, so I don't know if it's going to die a bit more. But all this was sort of green, wasn't it? And it's turned brown pretty quick, and it's going to scrape up. Really, it's going to scrape up really easily, which is I want it to do. So maybe, oh yeah, wow, it's done the trick, hasn't it? Maybe does it another dose, maybe. The trouble is the cost of the thing. Wow, you know, you're buying something to throw on the floor. Weed killer's so expensive. That thing was on special offer, that washing powder. It should have been £9 and it was on special offer for £6. So we bought it. Anyway, I'm pleased about that. It's gone brown way quicker than I thought. Use the snow shovel on it because we don't really want to scrape it as in with the shovel and pick up damage. But it's going to be enough to just scrape the surface. So today we'll just be scraping the surface and see if it'll lift out. I think it's doing good. I think it's doing really good. Yeah, see where it's still alive, it's sticking together, but where it's dead, it's just breaking up. So maybe pick up the dead stuff and come back and have another go at the stuff that's alive. Ooh, I'm really pleased with that. Do you see what I mean? It's a small layer of soil, of earth, of dust collected over a period of time, you know. And of course it's allowed the moss to grow, and of course it's been a few years, so one layer of dust and dirt, and then another layer of dust and dirt. I think 2 or 3 years ago we did it. So now we'll do it again. We'll clean all this up as best we can, and I think we'll give it another dose. Yeah, but I think it's done pretty good. Yeah, pretty good. I think the snow shovel is ideal for this job because it's not too sharp that it's going to damage the tarmac or catch the tarmac, but it's good enough to do the scraping to lift the moss up. So yeah, because I don't want to really start damaging, because it's coming on the drive, isn't it? So yeah, we're going to be fine. So I don't know if you can see the fall of the road. So what comes off the tyres, what's mud out the fields, obviously gets rained on, and you know, rain upon rain through the winter, it gently flows this way and it just goes in, and it's where that would ordinarily find its natural way, the bit of soil, and obviously a year's worth of moss coming and going, and then another year's worth of moss. And you know how nature finds a way and fills up all the gaps. Yeah. So, of course, now we've uncovered it all, this will dry. So we'll pick all this up, we'll let this lot dry, we'll give it another dose, and then we'll let that dry, and then we'll be able to it'll be dry enough to brush then. But who knew just a small layer of moss for a couple of years will produce this much stuff? Wow, frightening, isn't it? Nature finds a way. Nature finds a way. So this is what happens when you let them grow too big up the side, because they tend to break up the tarmac. As you're trying to pull them out, pull the corner of the tarmac up, which then leaves a hole which then lets a bigger thing grow. Yeah. So you've got to try and keep on top. Along here, I don't know why, but they do keep growing along here. You think you'd kill them, poison them, we wouldn't come there again, but they do. Yeah. So, we're getting on top of it. We are getting on top of it. It's going to look fantastic. You know, we watch the garden-ish, don't we? You sort of keep an eye on it, but then winter's been, it's in a bit of a state. You know you're going to tidy it up come springtime. But when the bird nest arrived, and then we put the camera there, we've been watching much closer to the garden, everything, you know, all the time. And we have had a bit of a reality check, do you know, I like to tell you most things. I like to tell you everything, don't I? The good, the bad, and the difference. Well, we've had rats in the garden, and they do say if you see rats in the daytime moving around in the garden, there is way more than you think, because usually you just see them in the dark, don't you? Well, anyway, this box twice has been filled up with rat poison. It's gone. There's definitely activity going on here around the fence. They seem to come here, work their way around, and we noticed why a few of them ornaments had been pushed over and knocked over. Yeah, they seem to come along here. That needs tidying up. There was activity here, there's activity there, look. There's definitely rat movements, activity type things. Now, they do say bird feeders attract rats. That I don't disagree with, but does it attract that many rats? The trouble is that they could have come maybe where they were before. They're either increasing or where they were before has been disturbed. We've had quite a lot of house development, house building, all that. We've got fields in the back, we've got fields in the front, so we do have countryside all around us, or you know, green patches all around us. So you do expect things to come in your garden, and of course with the bird feeders we do attract them. We like to attract the birds. One of the neighbours down the street moved, and he said to us one of the things he misses is the bird song. He said where he's moved to, there's fields and whatever, but there's no bird song. So you don't miss a thing until it's gone, do you? Which is one of the things that he pointed out to his Reggie. I love the place I've moved to, but there's no bird song. So anyway, so the reality check is got to get on top of the garden, get everything sorted. And obviously this garbage here on the floor, the garage there's never been any food or anything to eat, but there's been plenty of nesting places for the rats to rest in. So that's all got to be coming out. That's coming out, sorted out. Why do I keep this? Why did I keep that? You idiot, you should have binned it when you had the chance to bin it. Why have I got two? Oh, the bane of my life is these. I had it, kept it, or I might do something with it. It's been jamming this door forever, and it's not as if I'm stuck, because I've even got the one previous to that one here still just in the way. It's got to go, it's got to go. This damn thing here, I bought it, I don't even think I had a month's use out of it, and it didn't work. We replaced the bars thinking it was that. It still never worked. So that's got to go. I've got to do a reality check, and I hope you'll be my conscience. I've just brought something in, put stuff on top of stuff on top of stuff. I'll do it tomorrow. It's on top of stuff on top of stuff. So I am guilty. I have been a slob. There's no excuses. This lot's, I'm going to get it, I'm going to throw it out, and I'm going to bring in what I want, and what should have gone to the dustbin, or what should have gone to the tip long time ago. Why did you keep that, Reggie, you idiot? There's not even a decent amount of fixings, because usually I strip it for every little nut, bolt and screw and everything out of it. Haven't even done that. It's just been in the way. So we're going to have a throwing away session this week because the rats in the garden. It's sometimes in life a reality check comes along, doesn't it, and kicks you in the bum. Gnome has returned. Ooh, she's returned, yeah. She had a bit of a spill which broke the arm, yeah, and luckily there was no pieces. I think it was just one piece, it was, and which was a bit, oh, how do you do it anyway? I sent it off to the gnome doctor. I'll put the film of how he's done it. I've sent him off to the gnome doctor, so he's glued the crack together, put that together, but then what he's done that maybe the rest of us wouldn't have done, and obviously when you paint that again now, it would look, the crack would show itself up, wouldn't it? But what he's done, and I don't know if you can see it, can you see, look, he's put a gel coat over the top of it. So once the paint goes on there, that crack will completely disappear and you won't see it. Look, so he's sort of smoothed it over, so he's not only stuck it together, but he's covered it in this other stuff. That's why he's the gnome doctor. And once the paint goes on there, you wouldn't even know that there was ever a crack there. Whereas if you just painted it, that crack would show itself up. So we've just got to wait for Debbie to, well, for one rainy day, and Debbie's really bored, and then she'll paint them. It's because there's a partner to this one, isn't there? Let's go and have a look at the partner to this one. Here is the one that came with it. They came together. Mr. and Mrs. Gnome came together. Yeah, so we're just waiting for Debbie to paint them now. Yeah, so we're still waiting, but of course the worst of the winter's over now, so one nice day, dry day, Debbie might attack them. So let's have a look at what happened to the other job that we sent to the gnome doctor, the other fantastic job, the conclusion of the other job that Robert's put on the end of his film. So let's have a look at Cuckoo Clock 65. Here we are, look, Cuckoo Clock 65. Where are we? Cuckoo Clock 65. Oh, come back again. Right. Gnome Doctor. Here we are. Let's have a look.
It's all repaired, and obviously David touched up with the paint. But I don't know how he does it, Reggie. I'll get some tips. But I've glued it, but I'll show you how to stop at the bottom. So I've got a few ideas to stop it falling over. So what happened, it fell over in the wind.
Yeah. Or Charlie run over it, or, you know.
So you can see the bottom, looks like plastic stop there.
Yeah.
So what I'll do, Reggie, get yourself some gravel, about 10mm gravel.
Here we are. Are we there? Yeah. Right, let's get to the...
back in position.
Put the glue on.
What we're going to do. Right, so I've glued it all now. Put some glue on there, put some glue on that. So you put some in a plastic little tub. Gives us a little stick to put it on. Try to squeeze it on with a big got no chance. We'll see how it gets on. But that is a bit, glue the hand on, show you when the hand's glued on. Right, so I've glued it on, you've got the glue there, look. I've glued all that off. I've glued it on in position so that wait for the glue to go off. And then I'll show you what I'm going to do then, so to make a bit more strength. Once the glue's off, I've got an idea to put some more stuff on it to give it a bit more strength. So we'll see what happens when that glue's got off. Well, the glue's got off now, so that's glue's got off. What I'll do, put some fiberglass gel coat here. So you can see, look, there's a bit of a slight gap there, look. I don't put fiberglass on it. So what I'm going to do, mix some gel coat up, paint it in gel coat, put some gel coat on it, and that'll give it more of a smooth surface. And I will take it from there. Nice, I'll put the gel coat on. Once the gel coat goes off, about 20 minutes, it'll be nice and solid and hard all the way around. So, as far as I can do, and so to Deborah to paint it, Deborah painted it.
Yeah. So that's how it. Robert fixed that one. Robert put the gnome doctor. I gave him so much abuse about. Where were we? Let's start from beginning.
Is that pink? I think it's that same pink that went for Nino. You want another colour on that, don't you?
We've had 2 coats of it.
Is that 2 coats already?
Yeah.
I think we bought 2 lots of paint, you know.
You're working on the hat, aren't you?
Yeah, and we
White
picked
will
it
be
about
the
the car
last
boot.
thing,
I'm
won't
not sure we bought the right paint to do the
White
right job
lips.
in certain
That'll
places.
Bring everything to life.
Because you want to see his face
Covered
now.
up that black line that's inside. There was a black line inside the eye, wasn't there? Inside the eyelid. We've turned the coat is blue.
Got to do the sign. I've
Yeah.
got to do his feet.
Could do the side. Well, the feet are pretty good, really. You could save your paint on the feet.
So the trousers.
Yeah, trousers twice.
Yeah.
2 layers on the trousers.
2 layers on the blue.
2 layers on the blue. Yeah, the blue's looking good now, isn't it? Has he got fingernails?
So that
Yeah,
is-
put
He
fingernails
has
on
got
him.
fingernails. 'Cause he's
Cuckoo
very
clock,
like that, isn't he?
65.
Yeah.
Let's turn the volume down a bit. Yeah, this, he's put 2 films on. Oops, hold on. He's put 2 films on. This is Gnome Doctor Part 2. Cuckoo clock, 65. Go and have a look. And you'll see how the gnomes are getting on. This one's seen better days. Done the same year. But the face went odd. It changed colour first. It changed colour first and then it did that. Look, it did this, look. So that needs redoing. But it's probably, it's probably 3 or 4 years old, I'd say. And that's been out in the all weathers. The hands have had it as well. It seems to be whatever this paint was. Flesh coloured. Obviously, everything else is holding up all right. It's just that particular paint used for the face that seems to be, and that was again painted and then paint with varnish on top. So that needs sort of revisiting or topping up. Here's another one. He's standing up really good. He's okay. Yeah. Wow. So this one's doing pretty good. Remember, there was quite a nasty cut on this one. It's holding up pretty well. The paintwork's okay on it. But this one's been in the greenhouse on the winter. So before the frost came, this one came in on the greenhouse. So he's ready to go back out into the garden. We kept these as well, didn't we? These have come in. We moved some of them, but here we are. Here he is. This is the one. This was the major operation one, this one was. Yeah, he hasn't spent a year in the garden yet. But look, he seems to be suffering this. Where were we? Oh yeah. So look, and this one was in half. And there was pieces missing. Let's have a closer look at this one underneath where all the repair has been done. All this was missing. This, all this has been redone. Robert's done a fantastic job of, you know, making it come together and sealing it up. And then of course Debbie's painted it and it's disappeared. It's great. You know, it was round the back here. It was completely apart, wasn't it? It was in 2 pieces round here on this corner. All this corner has been remade, as you might say, and sanded down, and the Roberts film is on that. But yeah, the gnome is back. Oh, the gnome is back from the gnome is back from the gnome doctor. So there will soon be, once we've catched up with the garden, given it a spring clean, that'll be ready for action. Well, ready for inaction in the garden. Make the garden look lovely.